The Bricklink Designer Program Series 10 is going to announce its finalists on March 20th, but I figured I'll just show you the 5 sets now. Let's go! And with that, welcome to my predictions for BDP 10. I looked at everything one more time. I chose 5 sets from different themes at different price points in different sizes, right? So this is a comprehensive list of everything that might actually end up as a finalist. Let's jump right in. For the smallest set, I picked the Idea Box because I think this is such a cool concept that totally would work as a, desk ornament for people who work in creative industries or in general just like to have good ideas and then, treat themselves for that. I think actually they will include the light brick, which is now only a concept, right? Technically, it comes without one, and then you have to add one yourself, and then you can light it up. But I think Lego and BDP, they will just include it, and then it would be an awesome little set. I chose this one as the smallest set because I didn't want to choose another minifig based one. The rest will be in minifig scale, but I don't think they'll ever do a series with just minifig scale stuff again. I still like this. I think this is a cool set, and it is in line with other submissions that have ended up as finalists on the Bricklink Designer Program. By Jeffrey Bean at 500 pieces, I think this is a really good idea. Next up, and we'll increase the part count by a little bit, this is Neon Chase by Pepe Frost at 925 pieces, taking up the 4th biggest slot in my ranking. I still love this set. However, I will concede this is probably the one I'm least sure about. I can totally see them replacing this one with another one that's also not minifig scale if they want to do that. I love this set. I would really, really, really want to have that. And if they would, make it, that would be awesome. I think everything about this set is fantastic. I just, there's this lingering doubt in the back of my mind that maybe they aren't going to do this. I hope I'm wrong. Next up is a set that's a little bit bigger. Actually, it's a lot bigger. We're moving up in piece count and eventually price point. This is Jungle Base by Daniel Bradley. And at 2,679 pieces, it's, a mid-sized set still. And I think it's about time we get something for the adventurous theme. And I think this set is fantastic. I also love the presentation of this. This is so cool. You could put this into any city layout. You can have it on your shelf by itself. It's just a good looking adventurous set, and it gives me vibes of other BDP submissions that have been successful in the past. For example, the Harbor Master's Office, right? Of course, that had not just that waterline right here, but an underwater scene underneath as well. Then again, a lot of people took that away and integrated it into their existing city layouts. I think we need a big jungle base. We need a big Lego Adventurous set. And I think the BDP is the exact right place for Lego to do something like that. But there's one more set that I'm even more sure about. This is the castle set that's going to end up in the BDP final. Of course, it's Ambush, and I'll tell you why. Not only is it cool, it's awesome, it looks fantastic, there's so much play, but this is the first time a BDP submission that is a collaboration between 2 designers would end up in the final, and I think Lego would like to push this narrative even further. This is supposed to be a collaborative hobby, right? People building together is a Lego thing. They, whenever they get a chance to, print that on the box, include it in marketing material, make several instructions which you could share with somebody so you can build together. So this togetherness, this is designed by both BrickyBricks87 and Corvus Logov. And I think that's a good idea. In general, I like the title a lot. I like the exclamation mark at the end as well. And I think there are so many different kinds of scenes that you can create with a set like this. I think it's absolutely amazing. Just look at this, yeah. Tipping over of the statue, we talked about this. But there's more, right? There is this ballista which you can turn around. There's somebody coming out from behind a bush. You can open up this rock. It's an ambush set. That's what it's designed to do. You can collapse this wall. There's another ballista hidden behind it. This is such a good concept. I cannot see how they are passing this up for the castle theme. But it's not the biggest set on my list. The biggest set actually maxes out the part count, right? You can only submit sets that have fewer than 4,000 pieces. And the Red Rose Hospital by Pierre Bourgain has 3,982, so just 18 pieces shy of that limit. But I think it's time we get a proper modular Lego hospital. Now, there's one thing that might stand in the way of this actually being the big set of this series, which is What's the next LEGO modular in the modular lineup going to look like? Every year, usually on January 1st, we get a new modular. Sometimes it's pretty bad. Like this year was the shopping street, and I didn't like this at all. A lot of people didn't like this. But maybe, just maybe, LEGO actually has its own hospital in the works for next year. If this doesn't get chosen, we might have to speculate on that front. But I think, A, this is a really good looking hospital set, and 2, people really, really want a hospital. And if you pick this, you don't have to do another castle. You can just do ambush, which I think, that works for me as a consideration for Bricklink designer program people and LEGO in general. I just really think that this is going to be the big set of the wave. However, am I 100% sure about all of this? Obviously not. But if I end up getting 1 or 2 right and they end up in the final, I'll be stoked. I'll continue my coverage of the Bricklink Designer Program very soon with Series 11. The palette is already live. You can already start submitting stuff, and it won't take forever now for the BDP people to pick a couple of submissions, or well, I say a couple, I mean a couple hundred. Maybe we'll hit 1,000 this time, I don't know. But I'll try to get the coverage in a timely fashion this time, so we talk about every single theme while you can still vote for them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, sub to the channel if you haven't. Watch another video, there's more stuff on the end screen now, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my ant card. This is just a hangout. Yeah, I'm a crank that shit. Bro, that's so damn loud. It's nothing but a little intermission. Enjoy these soothing bars of utter indecision. Buddy people, you can trust me. It's an ant card. I know all those fire jokes and get you saying hard. It's an ant card. This shit ain't some voodoo, bro. I know you want to stay, but it's time for you to go.